Okay, that was just one wall of this magnificent art exhibit at the Mesquite Fine Arts Gallery that's going on all month in February. We have a whole nother wall that Linda's going to talk to us about. So let's start here with Mike Fletcher.
Okay, now we just looked at Diana Kunrat's beautiful portraiture. Well, Mike Fletcher is about the ultimate in abstract work. He is just so fine an abstract artist, and he always has something to bring to us that is exciting, beautiful colors, and I wish I could do things like Mike does. I really like his artwork.
I'd be happy to do things like any of these artists do.
I know.
But that's just me.
They all have a lot of talent. So we have blue on red, just a simple two-color abstract. I think Mike did this for one of our theme exhibitions last year. Although I don't think these other works have been shown here before. They look brand new to me.
I don't remember seeing them before myself.
Some people might remember some of the works that we're showing here because, believe me, it takes an artist a long time to collect enough works to fill a space like this.
Yes.
And that's why we have two ladies sharing their space. Peggy Peterson and Joanne Johansson have chosen to collaborate on a wall. And both of them are watercolorists primarily. They paint together on Friday mornings here at our open painting group, and they really have some lovely work. I think both of them started out concentrating quite heavily in the flower motifs, and recently Joanne is just coming up with some great abstracts. These two, well, this one's hers, and then that's Peggy's. Look how both of them have just blossomed into another
realm
way of expressing themselves through their colors and their works, and stepping away from their original, more defined work like their iris and their cactus and so forth.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the iris. That's my favorite color.
That's a pretty one, isn't it?
It is gorgeous.
That one's by
Looks so
Joanne.
real.
And even though their names are on each side, that doesn't mean that all those paintings are Joanne's and these are all Peggy's. You probably see that they're
they're
bounced
kind of
back
mixed.
and forth.
Yeah.
There's some from each person on each side of the exhibit. The top one up there that's in landscape is Joanne's. Very pretty.
It is gorgeous.
I think she came here from Nebraska. Maybe that's a blast from the past for her.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Char Lang is another one of our Southwest painters. She's our watercolor instructor who gives 2 classes a week on watercolors, a beginning class and an intermediate class. And people can come to the gallery, sign up for those classes, and have Char give some wonderful instruction on a variety of techniques that she uses. And she too is moving away from her more defined pictures into the more abstract scenes that are much more dreamlike. This one probably takes off from being a cave painting, petroglyph painting, whatever. But she does some beautiful work.
She is.
She certainly does some wonderful landscapes too, and some really fine work of Indian artifacts and shamans and so forth.
But it's not just hanging art that she does so well.
Not at all. Char is also a good potter, and she has some things that are really nice little gift items.
Yeah.
These spoon rests.
Yeah.
With cook pellet. And she does some nice little platters that are great snack platters for parties.
I love it. I like that one right there.
Very pretty. Beautiful colors too.
Yes.
Yeah, very vibrant colors for, you know, most potters don't get this kind of dark colors to their work. And she and her husband Kent are very good at that.
And we're going to see more of Kent's work here in a little bit because he's
Yes, we
the
will.
Artist of the Month
He's
for
Artist of the
February.
Month, and so you will see some things that are similar to this, but they do have their own styles, even
They
though they work
do.
together all the time.
Yeah.
You can certainly tell the difference in their work.
Okay, and I won an auction back in December, I think it was, and got one of Janet Trebow's gourds. And I'm telling you, it's one of my most prized possessions now because I've seen them for 2.5 years and I absolutely love them. And that's what all of these are.
Yes, they are. Janet
Believe it or
Trebeau.
not, they're gourds.
These
It
are
amazes
gourds.
me.
Janet Trebeau is just a superb gourd artist. And these are so light.
Yes, they are.
They are made of the actual gourd vegetable. And they've been hollowed out and cured, and these are very time-consuming to make.
Yes.
So when you think that Janet here is including all of her work, all of her time, turquoise stone, and this gourd is $130.
Wow.
I think that would probably be at least twice that much in another gallery.
Yes.
We're very lucky here in Mesquite that our artists are willing to sell their work at prices that are affordable for our community.
Yes. I'm telling you, these are the most amazing things I've ever seen.
They're beautiful.
Oh.
And you don't really notice some of these things until you take a picture up close, as you're doing.
Yeah.
Look at the shamans here with the
Yeah.
turquoise heads. Just beautiful, beautiful work. And she does all this beading at the top as well.
Wow. Oh.
Now, getting to her paintings, Janet does primarily watercolors that she outlines, usually with an ink, to accent the colors.
Uh-huh.
And she does use mostly Southwest motif, but not entirely. She will do portraits of women, she'll do sometimes landscapes, but primarily the Southwest motif in beautiful, beautiful colors.
Yeah.
Every single one of these would be a perfect addition to someone's home.
And they're so bright and colorful and cheerful. That's what I love the
They
most.
just catch your eye and hold
They
on to
do. Okay, let's start with that one right there.
Okay, this is Susan Holliday. And right now you are focusing on one of her very fine digital photographs. Susan primarily does two art forms. She is a very good photographer, and sometimes she will take those photographs, work them into a photo essay, and set them to music. The music being chosen by her husband Jerry, who
Yes.
is really good at that part of the
They have a
work.
beautiful CD they gave me of photographs from Gold Butte
Oh, yes.
with the music.
Lucky you. That
yeah.
is a beautiful CD. And
It
she doesn't
is.
sell her CDs, unfortunately. But she does sell some of her photographs. Here she has one of the very odd, she calls it pedestals. It's one of the formations out in southern Utah. Amazing
that.
geology. Just
Yeah.
amazing geology.
Wow.
Then, when she comes back to Mesquite, she spends her time doing dry media work, which is either colored pencil or sometimes just simple graphite. Occasionally she'll put a touch of pastel in her work, I believe, but she is primarily a pencil worker, and her work is so meticulous
It
that
is.
you cannot believe that this is not a photograph. This
Oh,
is
wow.
a pencil drawing.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
All of her work is just meticulous.
That's a fun little picture there.
Isn't that a cutie?
The different colors
Oh,
here.
that one. I love that.
Yeah. It's very playful.
And you would think that she had done those squiggles of color in a pastel or a watercolor or something. No, that is all pencil.
You're kidding.
No, it's all pencil.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Now, that one is cute right there. The one
This
you were
one?
looking
Oh,
at.
yes.
Yeah. That is so cute. Look at that.
She
And
has a
that's
great
all
sense of humor.
pencil.
Yes, all pencil. And again, you would take it for a photo.
Yeah. Oh, people, you have to come in and see these. This is just amazing.
I've watched her
I
do
love
some
this
of her
little-
work, and I simply don't know how she has the patience to draw the number of lines that she must draw
Yeah.
to complete one of these artworks. That this is not a painting, of course, because it's all done with a graphite or colored pencil. But again, here it looks like a watercolor, but this
does.
is all color pencil.
Boy, oh boy. This is really cute, and it is all pencil.
Yes.
It
Yes.
you
A whale's
couldn't
tail.
you could not tell that.
No,
Wow. Amazing.
a real surprise.
Okay.
Okay, back to some of our more traditional art, perhaps. Boots Nelson is one of our, I guess we can call him a cowboy artist, because he is from Wyoming, and he loves to show a lot of the old-fashioned Western scenes of animals, cowboy scenes, beautiful, beautiful landscapes, but this one including the cemetery. It's called Pioneer Cemetery, but that was probably up near Jackson Hole where he spends his summers.
Yeah. That's beautiful. Oh. Yeah, we have to call him a cowboy artist.
Yes, we do. A good cowboy
A
artist.
very good cowboy artist.
He's my favorite cowboy artist because
Yeah.
last year he chose one of my poems.
Oh,
and
yes.
he got me a ribbon.
Well, and
His
that is
artwork
coming
was
up.
so good.
Yeah,
Yes, that's
the-
next month. Artists and Poets will be showing during March.
Yeah.
And for that display, some of the people here have written poems, and then the artists come in, select a poem, and do their own artwork to go along with the theme of that poem. Mm-hmm. And thanks, Boots, you got me a poem. You got me a ribbon last year with my
And I
poem.
might add that Linda is a very, very good artist herself, although she will not admit it. The rest of us will. So. Okay, and we have Jean Winch here.
Yes, Jean is our vice president here at the gallery. I don't know how she ever has time to do so much nice
I don't
artwork.
either. She's always out
And
working.
she's always trying something new and different. That's the really fun part of her work. She has done some very, very precise work. This one, again, was part of our Perfect 10 exhibit last summer.
Yeah.
Pretty unique for her to choose 10 little bowling pins as her representation of the number 10.
Uh-huh.
So that is one form. Here she's got a wonderful watercolor. This one here is an acrylic. She's a good watercolorist, as you can see here in
Yeah.
those works. And then she branches out into another acrylic in a very, very abstract manner as well. And she's always trying something new and different. The thing that is really nice recently, she has taken to wood carving.
Oh, you're kidding.
She's doing some beautiful little carved birds and duck decoys.
Oh, wow.
Very nice work.
So we're going to have a Mesquite version of Duck Dynasty? Sorry, couldn't help
Oh
myself.
boy, she hasn't put any beards on her duck decoys yet, thank goodness. I'm waiting though, I'm waiting. Okay, here we get to the Z part of the alphabet. Geraldine Zarate, and I think you can probably recognize some of
I
these
do.
as being work by Geraldine, because she has a very distinctive style.
She does.
We talked
I
about this
love it.
last month when she was
Yeah.
Artist of the Month, and she does this stained glass look or window pane look where she outlines all of her acrylic painting, and it's just a beautiful technique that she has developed. She has some lovely scenes here. She has landscapes, and then of course her signature sunflowers.
Mm-hmm.
Just beautiful.
Yes.
Just beautiful.
Yep.
And this one, look at these wonderful clouds.
Yeah.
She has kind of a combination of two styles here, the light and airy abstract